pros and cons of managing caravan parks as we travel around. So we do relief management. We do anywhere from 1 week to 3 month stints. Ideally, we like about 4 weeks is our ideal. So we get asked lots of questions about that. We get paid for both of us. We get $500 per day currently. So we work out that works at about 10 hours at $50 per hour between us. Some days we do a lot more than that, and some days we do less, but we think that's generally our average. So $500 a day plus the GST, and of course we have to have our own liability insurances and things for that as well. That's the going rate. It does vary a little bit. There's an extra penalty if I have to have the night phone, so the after hours emergency phone, and there's another penalty if I have to have that phone after hours on my days off, because that's not really a day off. Then you get off between 8:30 and 3:30 or whatever, but really it's not a 24-hour window off. We generally get a free site for our stay. So that's some of the cons. The pay's not too bad, $500 a day. It's not huge, but it's not naff. It's not awful. The cons are the type of work, so being on call 24/7. Like I said, even when it's your day off, you're on call if something goes wrong. Like today, we've had a major water leak, so staff have rung me. I've had to organise plumbers. I've had to go and supervise the work. So it's a knock-on thing. And then you always have that after-hours phone, and that could be anything from, I want to make a booking 6 months from now, and they'll call you at 9 p.m. to help my caravan's just lost power at 2 a.m. in the morning. You never know what you're going to get on the after-hours phone, so that's a con of the job as well. I don't mind the work. I think the work's all right. I do mostly the office and the cleaning. Tom does most of the maintenance and gardening sort of stuff. Tom doesn't love it. He just gets a bit frustrated, and I think that comes from being a farmer where his own machinery was maintained beautifully, his work vehicle was maintained beautifully, and he has this sort of quite a high standard on how things should be presented. And then when you go from park to park, you don't always get that. So I think he finds it very frustrating. When you go to start the mower and the bearing's gone and the air filter's dirty and the oil's low, because all in his own business, that wouldn't be the case where he would leave things like that. So he finds it a bit frustrating, but I actually don't mind the work. So it's just a balance. But we do it from time to time. So like I said, at the moment our rate is $500 a day plus the GST, and the costs are pretty low. It's just you've got to be able to drive the booking systems. We get a lot of questions about how do we get into it. You've got to drive New Book and RMS, so the two you'll see all the time, and you've got to be able to mow a lawn, fix a water leak, just basic troubleshooting stuff really. But yeah, you just got to be go-y and have a go and be willing to clean and get your hands dirty sometimes. But there's plenty of that sort of work around if that's the sort of work you want to get into when you're travelling. Lots of it. If you're interested to learn more, drop me some questions and we can deep dive a little.